Playing. We don't take the repeated A, do we? No. Mine's crossed off. Yes. Yeah, mine is too. I was just confirming that. Straight through the end and then back to the beginning. But I think we usually get them in here and once through. Faculty, but not the students. No, no. It goes on for time in the ball. Graduation at K College. And it took, I swear, 45 minutes to an hour to get him from the Stetson Chapel to the stage. And he just kept playing with it. Well, they go down and say hey to their friends and get out of line. Go down and did you play Sturgis graduation notes? Yeah, Elliot? Yeah. Did we play? Yeah. No, that was terrible. Went on forever. Was it KCB played for K's graduation? No, it was Estelle, well, Marty Ogren and Estelle. We had a double quartet, and that's how we did it. We just couldn't play that long. So one quartet played a while, and then on rock numbers we were going up. But on the pomp and circumstance, that went on so long.
Good evening. I'm going to ask everybody to please scooch and fill all the seats on the bleachers. We have more people coming in, so we need to move together, please, to make some more room to accommodate these people coming in for seating. On the top row over here, I'd like to have you guys scooch down, or one way or the other, I don't care. Just need to fill the empty seats so we can get more people in here, please. Also, as a reminder, we are live streaming tonight's graduation ceremony on the concourse. So if someone is not in a seat and doesn't want to stand during the entire time, they're welcome to go up to the concourse to watch the commencement ceremony on the concourse.
You may be seated. Welcome to the 2024 Glen Oaks Community College graduation on this beautiful spring evening. At this time, I would like to introduce Professor Michael Northrup, who will lead us in the national anthem and deliver the invocation. Please remove your hats and stand if you're able and face the flag, the highest flag on the left.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Let us pray. Creator, Spirit that moves through our world, heart spark of learning and compassion, we have come together with hearts filled with expectation, hearts that are brimming over with hope. This day is the culmination of hard work, of laughter, and of tears. We come now this evening to look for the highest light, both that which comes from the human heart and that which comes from the divine. Our hearts are overwhelmed with gratitude and joy. We recognize that this day has come for our graduates because of the help of family and friends, but for many here, we also recognize help that comes from beyond, that which is beyond our physical senses. We now look to that source of help. Recognizing the many ways that we understand the source of our blessings, we now seek blessing. Blessing on this very significant ceremony. Blessing on these graduates. Blessing on all who are gathered. We ask that every good intention and a positive prayer that is lifted here this evening be heard, honored, and answered, and that we all are lifted together to that state of hope and grace that is so fitting for this auspicious night. Amen.
Thank you, Professor Northrup. I would like to thank the members of the Vintage Brass for providing the music this evening. I'm sure you are pleased with their addition to the ceremony. I would like to also thank all the veterans that are in the crowd. So any veterans here this evening, please rise and let us show our appreciation for your service to this country. Thank you. Welcome to Glen Oaks' 56th graduation ceremony. I hope that you will find this ceremony adds a distinctive collegial aspect to what will be, for many of you, an extended celebration tomorrow. Some of you will return for the Allied Health and Allied Sciences pinning in the morning. Clearly, this is a memorable time for our graduates. I encourage you to take pictures so that you can treasure these memories far into the future. This evening is also very special to our graduates, for all those individuals who are here this evening who helped them achieve this goal. At this time, I would like all the parents of graduates to rise and be recognized. All the parents rise and be recognized. All the grandparents rise and be recognized. All the spouses and significant others. All the children, and if you have to hold them up, hold them up. And finally, if there's anyone else here who should be recognized for supporting these individuals, rise and be recognized. Thank you all. Let's review some statistics related to this graduating class. We have 212 graduates receiving degrees and/or certificates. We have 160 students walking in tonight's ceremony. These are both the largest numbers in our 56-year history. The average age is 27 years. The youngest is 18. The most senior is 64 years young. The average GPA is 3.3. We have 44 early middle college graduates. I now need to introduce the individuals on the dais and some other individuals with us this evening. I will begin with Bruce Gosling, Chairperson of the Board of Trustees. Please rise, hold your applause to the end, please. Bruce Gosling, Chair of the Board of Trustees. Carol Higgins, Vice Chairperson of the Board of Trustees. Rod Lopez, Secretary of the Board of Trustees. Elizabeth Dakovich, Trustee. Rick Cordes, Trustee. Dr. Alan Cloutier, Vice President of Academics. Tanya Howden, Vice President of Student Services. Sarah Birch, Dean of Health and Natural Sciences. Landry Agendai, Dean of Advanced Technologies and Public Services. And Michael Northup, of course, Professor of Arts and Religion. Now you can recognize them. We have some other individuals that are really very, very important to all of us. Denise DeVries, she's our Executive Director of Communications and Marketing. I think she's down here on the floor doing a lot of activities. Dr. Tammy Russell's over here, our Executive Director of Institutional Planning, Assessment, and Research. Christine Stevens, Director of Business Outreach and Services. And Jamie Yes, Director of Human Services. Please give all those individuals recognition. I would also like to take the opportunity to acknowledge three former Board of Trustees members who we lost in the past year. Mr. Norm Haas, who was the original board chair, Mr. Taylor Snow, and Ms. Mary Lou Falkenstein. They were integral, important individuals on our board over the years. Just keep them in your hearts. You probably noticed in the foyer and in the hallway what looks like an unusual floor coating. Well, that's a leveling material. And this is all preliminary work being done to the total renovation of this whole south side of the original building to match what's been done on the north side. So next year, if you're here for commencement, there's a really good chance that you'll see a very, very different interior and exterior. So look forward to that. Graduates, as we acknowledge and celebrate your success tonight, I am sure in addition to the support of your family and friends, that professors and staff have been very important and played a significant role in your success. I would ask graduates that you rise and applaud the Glen Oaks faculty and staff. Please. Thank you for that sincere recognition. Thank you. After the ceremony, we invite everybody to the concourse, and there's these really swell swag bags, not like they have at the Emmys or the Oscars, but still very swell. Make sure you get those. At this time, I'd like to present this year's graduation video. Each year, we premiere a video covering different kinds of topics, highlighting various aspects of the college, students, different kinds of things that happen throughout the year, or things that we're planning to do in the future. A portion of this year's video reviews my 10 years here at the college. Many of you know I'm retiring at the end of June. I hope you will indulge me this evening. It's only half of the video. The second half is about two amazing students. So let's roll a video. My first day on the job, that first day, I was living in the Holiday Inn Express because this all came together very quickly. I retired in Ohio in December of 13 and started here on the 20th of January 14. And I stopped at Kroger's and I bought a few things and I was standing in the checkout line and a gentleman was behind me and he was, kind of looking at me, well, I wonder who this person is, didn't know me. And so I said, I'm David DeVere, I'm the new president of Glen Oaks. And before I could say another word, he said, oh, Shangri-La, that place that's hard to get to, nothing ever changes, nobody ever leaves. And to this very day, that was probably one of the best descriptions of what the college was like when I came. So it was in a place that it was still a fine institution, but really had great opportunities to improve. And I would say over this 10 years that we've grown dramatically, we've improved dramatically, we've had great successes, and it's just been a privilege to help do this. And I've had a great number of employees, faculty, and staff to help me do it. If you want to say what's one thing that was a significant challenge, that was getting the housing built. But to convince the community took a while. Of course, fortunately, it turned out to be a good decision, and it's been a very great asset to the college. So that challenge was really fulfilling in the sense that once we made the decision and we moved forward with it, it was very quickly discerned that it was a good decision. And of course, now people say, or ask, why didn't we build it bigger? So. It's almost impossible to pinpoint, one item. I think together as a community, we've just moved the needle on all these fronts. Of course, the physical stuff is really fun, opening the housing, renovation of the concourse, turning it into this show place from this dismal space that it was previously. All those are wonderful things. Our increasing enrollment, and maybe I would point to dual enrollment. When I came, we had approximately 200 dual enrollment students. This semester we have 800. It's been one of the biggest pieces in our success and in our salvation. And even as we speak today, we have the largest enrollment in the decade. We have the highest number of graduates ever in the history of the college. All kinds of really just positive things. But to say what's the one thing that I'm most proud of, I would say it's the totality of all the experience and all the help that everybody leaned into to get this accomplished. So yes, it's very emotional for me. But it's very satisfying. And I'm a big believer in, there's a time for everything and there's a time to bow out and let the next, individual work with these same employees and do great things in their own right. like to thank Denise DeVries for her expert guidance in getting this video produced. Thank you so much. At this time, we'll take a few minutes and we'll recognize this year's award winners. And when I call each of your name, as you approach the dais, I will read off a brief bio about why you received the award, what the award is for, and I will ask you to also look in the program and you will see longer bios about the individuals. The first of these awards this evening is the Recognition of Outstanding Service Award. It goes to a staff member, non-faculty member, who is recognized for their superior dedication and work. Would Diane Zinsmaster please come forward? Diane Zinsmaster is the Executive Associate to the President and has over 20 years of service to the college. Much of her work behind the scenes, planning numerous college events, including luncheons, meetings, retirement gatherings, graduation, and she is always willing to help whenever she's needed. In addition to preparing for administering and serving the board, keeping the minutes, keeping all of us straight, that in alone is probably a full-time job. And I will let you know, without her, this evening wouldn't be what it is. We give two faculty awards. One is for the part-time faculty teaching excellence. Would Dan Miller please come forward? Dan Miller is an agricultural equipment technology instructor and an engineer for Waco Aviation in Battle Creek. In addition to balancing a 50-hour workweek full-time job where he spends a lot of time maintaining airplanes, I hope you do a good job on that, Dan makes time to teach an additional 8 hours on Friday for the Ag Tech students, making sure that they are set to succeed. Please join me in recognizing Dan Miller, the 2024 Part-Time Faculty Award winner. The second faculty award has been in place since 1984. It is named for E.J. Shaheen. It's called the E.J. Shaheen Chair of Teaching Excellence. E.J. Shaheen was on the Board of Trustees, and he secured an endowment in the foundation to finance this for perpetuity. I'd like to have Professor Michelle McNamara come forward. Students describe Professor McNamara as being a caring, creative, and engaging instructor who works tirelessly to make sure her students understand the concepts and they can succeed in communications. Michelle shared that Glen Oaks has been a major part of my educational journey, and this award means so much. By the way, my first year here, 11 years ago, by the way, this is the 11th commencement, she won this award. She has asked me if she can say 30 seconds worth of something. I do not believe that she can do that.
Well, I'm just offended.
So I'm going to take a seat.
Please do. Earlier tonight, Dr. DeVere had folks stand up for participating and helping our graduates, and I would like to continue that theme of reflection. If anyone in this gym has survived a Michelle McNamara communications class over the last 3 decades, could you please stand and be recognized? I thank you for your sacrifice, and I accept this award with you, for you, and truly because of you. Thank you.
I do believe that is the shortest talk I've ever heard you give. So, the foundation actually helps with that award. The foundation also helps with the Outstanding Alumnus Award. Would Professor Emeritus William Letterman come forward. Bill Letterman began his 37-year teaching career at Glen Oaks in 1986, including 6 years as director of nursing. Bill has received numerous awards and accomplishments and has touched hundreds of lives in the greater St. Joseph County region and hundreds of nurses. It's my great pleasure to recognize Professor Emeritus William Letterman with the Distinguished Alumnus Award. Just a year ago, the foundation said we should have something for younger alumni. So they started an up-and-coming alumnus award. And this year, Alan Ollebrand is the award winner if he will come forward. Alan is a graduate in 2022 with Associate in General Studies. He is Office Manager of the KLS Underground Utility Contractor in Constantine, and I hear he's just one heck of a young man. So congratulations, Alan. The most significant, or one of the most significant, however you want to say it, awards that we have is the Fellows Award. The Fellows Award is presented to an individual. They do not have to be an employee or ever have been an employee. They're just somebody who has consistently, over a long period of time, provided support and encouragement for the college. Would Mr. Mike Stiles come forward, please? I bet there's not a person in the room that doesn't know at least his voice.
I'll bet there's two.
He's our local radio personality and celebrity. He has been a cornerstone for St. Joseph County for more than 30 years. Mike has always expressed the utmost support for Glen Oaks in many ways. Whenever it's promoting us by having news on, having individuals from the college come and speak on his radio show, come and broadcast our athletic events, whatever it is. So from the day I arrived here, really, Mike has been so generous to me personally, and I'm just so pleased.
And that was a snowstorm you came to visit us at, too.
That's right. I'm so pleased to provide for you, Mr. Mike Stiles, tonight the 2024 Fellows Award. Our final award is the President's Award for Academic Excellence. Every student here is academic excellence. So each year we ask faculty to nominate a student that they would like to see recognized. There were 24 students nominated this year. The award is not just based on academic performance, it's also based upon serving the college community, being an all-around special person, being generous, caring, supportive, and this year's recipient absolutely is all of those things and more. I'd like to have Abigail Yeomans come forward, please. I'll give you just a few facts about Abby. She's graduating with Associate of Arts. She's a multi-sport athlete, has supported her teammates and works tirelessly to ensure that she and her teammates represent Glen Oaks in the best way possible. She has been involved in many campus student activities, and she encourages her suite mates to attend as well. Her fellow classmates look to her as a leader and role model. Her professors say she is a kind and thoughtful young woman who works hard in pursuit of her athletic, academic, and personal goals. She has been accepted into the Vet Technology program at Michigan State, where she plans to graduate as a licensed vet tech. At this time, she will provide her remarks to the graduating class. Abby?
Thank you, Dr. DeVere. You actually touched on a lot of the stuff that I was going to say. So, but I am was honored to be selected as this year's Presidential Academic Award winner. Although I must admit, this prize of speaking in front of all you tonight I'm honored, but I'm very nervous, I'm shaking. I would just like to take a few minutes to thank my family, the Glen Oaks staff, and my fellow graduates for helping me along the path that led me here tonight. One of my professors wrote, "Abby has had an impact on Glen Oaks, but I stand up here tonight letting you know Glen Oaks has had an impact on me. Like many of my fellow graduates, I understand that I did not make it to this night of celebration alone. Like many of my fellow graduates, my family has had a big impact in my life, and I owe them so very much. My amazing parents, Aaron and Jeremy Yeomans, are my biggest supporters, the shoulder I cry on, the money hole I try to pull from, and sometimes the emotional punching bag when things get ugly. I love you both so very much, and I can't thank you enough for being the constant support in my biggest cheering section. I also need to thank my two older brothers, Drake and Parker. If any of you have brothers, you know that they can be your harshest critics and your loving support team. I am also lucky to have the best grandparents in my corner as well. Ellen, Shirley, Jerry have sat through so many games and are always willing to drop everything at any time their granddaughter needs them. I truly love and appreciate each one of you, just like many of my classmates and friends love and appreciate those that help them along their educational paths. In addition to my actual family, I would also like to thank the entire Student Services Department here at Glen Oaks. Sarah, Hannah, Danielle, Ben have poured time and energy into helping me since I started Glen Oaks' journey. They have become my home away from home these past 2 years. The Glen Oaks faculty and staff were committed to my success as I was, and they have made a huge difference on my Glen Oaks experience. Lastly, I can't deliver a speech without giving a shout out to my roommates and friends at the Glen Oaks Suites. Together, we have enjoyed dance parties, late night conversations, binge watching TV, and bearing through my constant awful dad jokes. We've helped each other through the ups and downs of college life, and those memories will be with us forever. I love you all so much. I would also like to put out there that my roommate Ellie is single, okay? If you guys need any information about her, find me after this. My years at Glen Oaks have been filled with playing both basketball and volleyball, but I kept myself busy as an officer of Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society and working at the Glen Oaks Cafe, as well as serving as a student ambassador. When I was not busy doing all of this, I took a few classes too, graduating tonight with a 3.9 GPA. This fall, I will begin classes at Michigan State University, where I will work towards a degree as a licensed veterinary technician. I will never regret choosing Glen Oaks Community College. Yeah, sorry. This college has had a big impact on who I am and who I'm going to be. We have made lifetime friends and stories that we will reminisce over for years to come. So, with that, congratulations to the class of 2024. May you always keep a piece of your Glen Oaks experience with you wherever your paths lead. Thank you.
The Board of Trustees, Administration, and the faculty of Glen Oaks Community College extend greetings and congratulations to Abigail Yeomans on the occasion of her selection and recognition as the recipient of the President's Award for the academic year 2023-2024. Abigail's accumulative grade point average, significant class contributions, and positive degree to which she performed in all of her classes are emblematic of her overall dedication to the pursuit of her educational goals and aspirations. We look forward to your future endeavors as she builds on these accomplishments and brings success and honor to herself and Glen Oaks Community College. Given under my hand and seal on the college on the third day of May 2024 in the Glen Oaks 58th year of existence. Well, I think we've arrived to the part of this nice ceremony that you were coming here for, I think. Did you come here for something? Or you just decided to all come here and hang out? Oh, okay. There are a lot of folks watching the live stream. There may even be some up on the concourse watching the live stream with our attendance this evening. So I encourage you to, that's by the way will be available. You'll be able to see that all if you want to remember the evening. It's now my pleasure to introduce Vice President of Academics, Dr. Adam Cloutier, who will present the class of 2024.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us to celebrate the success of our students. It is my pleasure as the Vice President of Academics to present the graduating class of 2024. Go ahead, yeah, let's hear it. I'm sure that you also noticed that some of the graduates are adorned with colorful cords and sashes. These are the outward symbols of academic success and signify their academic honor or membership in an honorary organization. We will take the time to recognize each and adorn the graduates, of course, with thunderous rounds of applause. So we'll do them in order, and feel free to applause after each one. But will the graduates with a 3.0 GPA and above please rise? Thank you. You may sit. Wearing gold-colored sashes with the PTK insignia on them, as well as blue and gold tassels, will our Phi Theta Kappa honor members please rise? Thank you, and you may be seated. Wearing red, black, and white cords, will the trio members please rise? Thank you, and you may be seated. Wearing blue and gray cords with the Tri Alpha honors, will the Tri Alpha honor members please rise? Thank you, and be seated. Wearing red, white, and blue cords, will our veteran graduates please rise? Thank you. Wearing blue and gold cords, will our Epsilon Pi Tau members please rise? Thank you, and be seated. Wearing black and white cords and a pin, will our early middle college graduates please rise? Thank you, and be seated. Wearing white cords, will our Nurse Service Club graduates please rise? Thank you, and be seated. Wearing colorful sashes, will our Hispanic Student Alliance graduates please rise? Thank you, and be seated. Will the graduates that are part of Futures for Frontliners please rise? Thank you, and be seated. And finally, will the graduates that are part of Michigan Reconnect please rise? Thank you, and please be seated. Congratulations on your achievement. And now we will recognize all graduates and their accomplishments at Glen Oaks Community College. This will take a little while. Will the graduating class of 2024 please rise? President DeVere, I present to you the candidates of the class of 2024 who have or will fulfill the requirements for the following degrees. And again, this will take a couple of moments. Accounting Certificate, Agricultural Equipment Technology, Associate of Applied Science. Agricultural Equipment Technology Certificate. Allied Health, Associates of Applied Science. I think I skipped Agricultural Operations, Associate of Applied Science. Associate of Arts, Associate of Business. Automotive Service Technician. Automotive Technician Certificate. Business, Associate of Applied Science. Computer-Aided Drafting and Design Certificate. Computer Information Systems, Associate of Applied Science. Computer Science, Associate of Arts. Computer Support Technician Certificate and Certificate of Achievement. Criminal Justice, Associate of Applied Science. Cybersecurity Certificate and Certificate of Achievement. Cybersecurity Associate of Arts. Electrical Technologies Certificate. General Studies Certificate. Associate of General Studies. Machine Tools Certificate. Management and Marketing Certificate. I'm about halfway. Management and Supervision Certificate, Medical Administrative Specialist Certificate, Medical Assistant Certificate, Medical Coding and Billing Specialist Certificate, Network Administration Technician Certificate, Network Management Certificate of Achievement, Nursing, Associate of Applied Science, Phlebotomy Technician Certificate, Associate of Applied Science and Technology, Visual Arts Commercial Photography Associate of Arts, Visual Arts Fine Arts Associate of Arts, Visual Arts Graphic Design Associate of Arts, and lastly, Welding Certificate.
Under the authority vested in me by the Glen Oaks Community College Board of Trustees and the state of Michigan, I confer upon each of you the appropriate degree or certificate with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities that pertain thereto. Graduates may all be seated but row number one. And row number one will come forward to receive their certificate or degree at instruction.
Jaden Nicole Adams, Associate of Arts. Amy Luviano Armenta, Associate of Arts. Alexander Arroyo Maldonado, Associate of Arts. Damian Avila, Associate of Arts. Mackenzie Grace Baker, Associate of Arts. Davion Bone Bulware, Associate of Arts. Crystal Lauren Brown, Associate of Arts. Lillian Bell Brown, Associate of Arts. Denise Castro, Associate of Arts. Nicole Catudel, Associate of Arts. Miranda Clark, Associate of Arts. Tatum Klein, Associate of Arts. Ari Connolly, Associate of Arts. Caitlin Elizabeth Craze, Associate of Arts. Sophia Deeds, Associate of Arts. Sarah Marie DeConing, Associate of Arts. Madison Joanne Marie Fenner, Associate of Arts. Aaliyah Fisher, Associate of Arts. Marisol Flores Montoya, Associate of Arts. Paige Renee Foster, Associate of Arts. Michael Frankowski, Associate of Arts. Adelaide Reese Hackett, Associate of Arts. Tylen James Harris, Associate of Arts. Jody Marie Hollingsworth, Associate of Arts. Megan Jackson, Associate of Arts. Zoe Mae Gines, Associate of Arts. Alexa Jurado Granados, Associate of Arts. Sydney Kaiser, Associate of Arts. Bailey Kendall, Associate of Arts. Catherine Kinney, Associate of Arts, Associate of General Studies. Faith Klein, Associate of Arts. Everardo Lozada Gonzalez, Associate of Arts. Marcelino Martinez, Associate of Arts. Jeanette Mendoza Urbina, Associate of Arts. Brenna Lynn Meyer, Associate of Arts. Paula Mundo, Associate of Arts. Sarah Danielle No, Associate of Arts. Joseph Michael Pasternak, Associate of Arts. Melina Shiloh Ragazzi, Associate of Arts. Ivory Faith Rouser Smith, Associate of Arts. Brianna Sandoval, Associate of Arts. Grace Sheffer, Associate of Arts. Sierra Elise Smith, Associate of Arts. Skylar Ann Strasser, Associate of Arts. Kyla Belle Louise Vasquez, Associate of Arts. Catherine Deyanira Villanueva Rimola, Associate of Arts. Amy Michelle Weber, Associate of Arts. Eliana Raylyn Wilson, Associate of Arts. Abigail Hunter Yeomans, Associate of Arts. Melissa Allison, Associate of General Studies. Derek Dwayne Anderson, Associate of General Studies. Levante Lamar Ash, Associate of General Studies. Tori Bargy, Associate of General Studies. Alex Cipriano, Associate of General Studies. Robbie Leonard Hatton, Associate of General Studies. General Studies. Is it Rosemary? Emma Hollingsworth, Associate of General Studies. Morgan Kurtzel, Associate of General Studies. Cameron Lynn McMillan, Associate of General Studies. B. Rogers, Associate of General Studies. Vincent Schroen, Associate of General Studies. Casey Ryan Scott, Associate of General Studies. Tyler William Swanwick, Associate of General Studies. Sydney Ann Taylor, Associate of General Studies. Devin Quinn Toner, Associate of General Studies. Joni Trenipel, Associate of General Studies, Management Supervision Certificate. Jada Nicole King, General Studies Certificate. Donald Capper Johnson, Associate of Applied Science and Agricultural Equipment Technology. Robert Allen Van Dam, Associate of Applied Science and Agricultural Equipment Technology. Laura Allison Clark, Agriculture Equipment Technology Certificate. Lauren Bose, Associate of Arts in Visual Arts, emphasis in Fine Arts. Matthew West Grigsby, Associate of Arts in Visual Arts, emphasis in Fine Arts. April Bippus, Associate of Arts in Visual Arts, emphasis in Graphic Design. Jada Brock, Associate of Arts in Visual Arts, emphasis in Graphic Design. Anna Ives, Associate of Arts in Visual Arts, emphasis in Graphic Design. Skylar Rose Scholl, Associate of Arts in Visual Arts, emphasis in Commercial Photography. Cynthia Arroyo, Associate of Business. Rochelle Adele Bell, Associate of Business. Nathan Carmona, Associate of Business and Accounting Certificate. Leslie Casimiro Morales, Associate of Business. Catalino Cervantes, Associate of Business. Alec Dahlgren, Associate of Business. Richard Robert Drews, Jr., Associate of Business. Tyler Griggs, Associate of Business. Amy Adelaide Leon. Associate of Business, Management Marketing Certificate. Esteban Lopez, Associate of Business. Robert A.J. Miller, Associate of Business. Brittany Duarte Montoya, Associate of Business. Kobe Javon Mullins, Associate of Business. Patricia Ruth Nichols, Associate of Business. Irene Pena Cruz, Associate of Business. Regina Rubio Villafuerte, Associate of Business. Brooke Stewart, Associate of Business. Carolyn Swan, Associate of Business, Management Marketing Certificate. Kendon Andrew Williams, Associate of Business. Damian Alves Barajas, Associate of Applied Science in Business, Management Marketing Certificate. Michelle Lee Creel, Associate of Applied Science in Business, Management Supervision Certificate. Holly Melville, Associate of Applied Science in Business, Management Supervision Certificate. Brody Kenton Wardenberg, Associate of Applied Science in Business, Management Supervision Certificate. Kristen Wells, Associate of Applied Science in Business, Management Supervision Certificate. Joanna Michelle Villafuerte, Accounting Certificate, Management Marketing Certificate, Management Supervision Certificate. Sid Tutwiler, Management Marketing Certificate. Corey Richard Wiggins, Management Supervision Certificate. Giancarlo Lopez, Associate of Arts in Cybersecurity. Ryan M. Roos, Associate of Arts in Cybersecurity. Justin Lopshire, Associate of Applied Science in Computer Information Systems, Network Administration Technician Certificate. Alexander Michael Woods, Computer-Aided Drafting and Design Certificate. Isaac Benitez, Associate of Applied Science and Technology, Automotive Technician Certificate. Jacob Patrick Falkenstein, Associate of Applied Science and Technology, Computer-Aided Drafting and Design Certificate. Joshua Stephen Falkenstein, Associate of Applied Science and Technology, Computer-Aided Drafting and Design Certificate. Harvey Harmon, Associate of Applied Science in Technology, Automotive Service Certificate, Automotive Technician Certificate. Carter David McGee, Associate of Applied Science and Technology, Electrical Technologies Certificate. Jeremy Michael Williamson, Associate of Applied Science and Technology, Computer-Aided Drafting and Design Certificate. Alejandro Flores, Automotive Technician Certificate. Jer Luviano, Automotive Technician Certificate. Juan Aldil Munoz Hernandez, Automotive Technician Certificate. Johan Northrup, Welding Certificate. Joanna Diaz Gorostieta, Associate of Applied Science and Allied Health, Medical Assistant Certificate. Jasmine Hernandez Rubio, Associate of Applied Science and Allied Health, Medical Assistant. Anna Sinclair Kolpinski, Associate of Applied Science and Allied Health, Phlebotomy Technician Certificate. Wendy Munoz, Associate of Applied Science in Allied Health, Medical Assistant Certificate. Amaya Schubert, Associate of Applied Science in Allied Health. Aisha Alfaro, Medical Assistant Certificate, Associate of Science, Applied Science in Allied Health. Shauna Marie Childress, Medical Assistant Certificate. Balin Nicole Coleman, Medical Assistant Certificate. Rihanna Wilson, Medical Assistant Certificate. Ariel Brianna Conklin, Phlebotomy Technician Certificate. Aureli Rubio Delgado, Phlebotomy Technician Certificate. Teresa S. Snyder, Phlebotomy Technician Certificate. Kristen Lee Alvord, Associate of Applied Science and Nursing. Shirley Bills, Associate of Applied Science and Nursing. Genevieve Rachel Bogema, Associate of Applied Science in Nursing. Isaac Broom, Associate of Applied Science in Nursing. Raquel Lindsay Candelaria, Associate of Applied Science in Nursing. Patrick James Carroll, Associate of Applied Science in Nursing. Megan Ann Kolpetzer, Associate of Applied Science in Nursing, Associate of General Studies. Cynthia DeJesus, Associate of Applied Science in Nursing. Corey Allen Johnson, Associate of Applied Science in Nursing. Brian Mack, Associate of Applied Science in Nursing. Lindsay Christine McLean, Associate of Applied Science in Nursing. James Joseph Myers, Associate of Applied Science in Nursing. Peace Chinone Unjoku, Associate of Applied Science in Nursing. Kaylee Grace Orton, Associate of Applied Science in Nursing. Jenny Roberts, Associate of Applied Science in Nursing. Deborah Sills, Associate of Applied Science in Nursing. Carrie Ann Stockdale, Associate of Applied Science in Nursing. Teresa A. Stokes, Associate of Applied Science in Nursing. Allison Warner, Associate of Applied Science in Nursing. Jessica Ann Wells, Associate of Applied Science in Nursing. Justin Wells, Associate of Applied Science in Nursing. Heston M. F. Wiggs, Associate of Applied Science in Criminal Justice. Alexis Nicole Ponanen, Associate of Applied Science in Criminal Justice.
Go sit down. At this time, I'd like to ask Dr. Cloutier, Vice President of Academics, to preside over the changing of the tassels.
We've made it, right? And now that the last row just sat down, I'm going to ask, would the graduating class of 2024 please rise and remain standing? All graduates, please move your tassels to the left. Please remain standing as Professor Northrup will lead us in the alma mater.
Please stand with us for the alma mater. The words are in your program. Hail to thee, Glen Oaks, green and gold the bow. Excellence to challenge us, learning you unfold. Equality, opportunity, lead us on our way. We sing to thee, our alma mater, faith and hope you hold. Please remain standing for the benediction. We have come to an hour of new things. New dreams occupy our thoughts, and new goals take their place in the priorities of our hearts. May we now experience a new blessing. May light guide our next steps, and peace keep our minds at ease. May we find together a place of prosperity, where we have what we need physically, emotionally, and spiritually, and may we know with certainty that each of us is loved, that we are irreplaceable on this planet. May the spirit of light and compassion guide us as we live our purposes in this life, so we go forth to accomplish our unique mission, the life that is so special to each one of us, with infinite blessing and eternal hope. Amen. Would all but the faculty and graduates be seated, please? As we leave tonight, we would like to ask that the platform guests will be exiting first, followed by faculty. The students will be dismissed and led out by Dr. Coultier. And please remember that we do have refreshments on the concourse, and it will be a time for us to join together and celebrate at that time.
Thank you.